truth that you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the best time to alchemize and why this is actually the best time. Now, I want you to understand quite clearly what I'm going to say right here, right now. The best time for you to alchemize is when you're changing from matter into the world of spirit. And when you're changing from the world of matter or the world of the physical into the world of the spiritual, it is at the time of a drowsy, sleepy state that borders upon sleep. Because when you go into sleep, you will have changed from the world of the physical, which is the three-dimensional world, into the world of spirit, which is the world of possibilities, the world where everything is possible. Now, it is very, very important for you to understand that there is a big secret concerning sleep. And I'm speaking from experience. So I'm going to share this experience with you, okay? Now, most of us, when we fall asleep, we do not know when we actually fall asleep because we fall asleep unconscious. But I'm saying to you, you can actually fall asleep consciously, and in a moment, a very short moment, anything that you can imagine or anything that you desire, and you do it within that short moment of the conscious and the unconscious world, it is yours. But you have to understand that there's a certain light in your forehead, okay, which I wouldn't go into too much detail, because you can find yourself outside of your body, and if you do not know how to get back in your body, you can panic and damage yourself physically when you awake. So I'm not going to go too deep into that. But when you understand that the life force that is in you is a light and it's a cloud, it's been referred to as a cloud in the Bible. And I state that in my next book that is coming out, okay, Spiritual Recipe for Prosperous Living. And that was shown to you concerning Elijah when he was coming out of that time of great famine. And there was supposed to be a time when the rain was going to fall again in abundance. All those things, all those things are teaching you about alchemy. All those things are teaching you about transmutation of energy, how to transmute energy, okay? So, let me just recap a little for you. When you're going to sleep, you're changing from physical into the spiritual, okay? You're moving from form or matter into the formless or into the spirit world, the world of spirit. As I said before, in the world of spirit, there's no limitation, okay? You're limitless. All things are possible to you. It's the world of possibilities. Therefore, when you experience that drowsy, sleepy state, it doesn't matter what time, whether is it in the day, when you are quite tired, or whether it is in the night, as long as it is the drowsy, sleepy state. As long as before you get into that drowsy, sleepy state, you have been penetrating your mind, especially your subconscious mind, through repetition concerning whatever you desire. And you keep feeding your subconscious mind with that thought, with that feeling, and you fall asleep. It's gonna alchemize. It's gonna transmute back into this world of physical manifestation. So, if you understand the process of sleep and you realize that when you fall asleep, you're changing from physical into the spiritual, or from physical to spirit, then you will realize that when you awake back in the morning, you're changing from spirit back to the physical. So there's a physical wall and a spiritual wall. So you're moving into that spiritual wall as you go to bed, as you go to sleep. And then you're reversing it back into this three-dimensional wall when you awake. That's why I always say to you, walk with the sun. The Bible is a sun book. It's a book of alchemy that must be interpreted psychologically. If you learn to look inwardly and realize that the kingdom of God is within you. And when you discover the kingdom of God within you, then you'll be able to use alchemy to create your reality consciously. That's why it says all these things will be added onto you. Because you know how to transmute your thoughts, your desires, your goals, your visions. And you will transmute them into the physical equivalent, because you understand the difference between the physical and the spiritual world and how you're changing each and every night from the three-dimensional wall into the four-dimensional wall of spirit. And from there you can go into the other dimensions, because there are many, many dimensions. That's why you're told that in my Father's house there are many mansions. There are infinite states of consciousness. It's a place of possibilities. And it says that I'm gonna go away and I'm gonna come back to you. It is you sending out your thoughts, your desires, and they're gonna return to you. That's why I said, my words will not return unto me void, but I must accomplish that which I sent to and prosper in the thing where I would have sent it. That's alchemy. So when it says also that the power of life and death is in the tongue, it's alchemy. So in short, as I come to a close, I want to say to you, Abdullah would have taught Neville Goddard the power of alchemy hidden in the scriptures, teaching us how to alchemize. So my message to all of humanity is that you can alchemize your life however you want it to be. And you must embrace alchemy by first embracing yourself, loving yourself, and believing in yourself. And stop looking outwardly and believing that everything that is outside of your religious belief, it is sorcery or it is witchcraft or it is something wrong. Because those who want to keep you in a perpetual state of mental slavery, they will have you to believe that alchemy is wrong. And they will tell you it is occultic. But the occult just means that which is hidden. And there's certain things that are hidden from the masses. But there are many of us who've been born into this world to help to raise humanity to a higher place of consciousness where they can learn to create their reality consciously. Okay? So, with that being said, my brother, my sister, I hope I make myself very clear to you. I hope I make myself plain to you, because many people are telling you what to do as you go to bed and as you're awake. And somebody never really explained it to you. So let me just leave another little gem with you. Okay, what I'm saying to you, the secret is in Job chapter 33, verses 14 to 16. Read it for yourself. That's alchemy to the highest degree. Check it out. Job chapter 33, verses 14 to 16. Okay, so as I was saying before, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying is resonating with you, is helping you in any way, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram and you like to follow me and TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work because it's really helping you, then always remember that there's a PayPal and the link is always down below. Also, I want to introduce you to my Patreon platform, and if you'd like to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. And I have a $20 course that is available to each and every one. It's called The Innocent Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it's all about you aligning with nature so that you'll be able to practice alchemy. Because everything that you see and everything that you behold, that you depend upon in this world, this physical world, for your existence, is because of alchemy. So if you feel strongly to check out those videos and to listen to them and to tap in to your true currency or your true economy, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to say peace, Love you all. I'm out.